Okay, so we are here with Joe again, and he is going to show us some of the parts that he's used and some stuff about his car. So I'll let him take the floor.
Basically, I just took a small sampling. I have other parts, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how nutty I am about my car. Well, basically, I've been doing a lot of testing, but I also track the results for my own reasons. I did hope to someday write a book, but I've always been interested in maintenance and testing and see how long I could make things last. So these are just the tops of 2 radiators. I sold the rest of it because it was rotten anyways. But up in Maine, the bottom of the radiator is copper. They always rot from the outside in, instead of from the inside out. So you can see it's not due to maintenance. Nice and clean. So one lasted almost 500,000 miles. They both lasted almost the same. So we did that.
12702?
Yeah, it was about 8 years.
I'm going to say 92110.
I don't know if it was a 1 or a 9.
1 or 9, but wow.
I think it was a 1.
914,127.
It is a 1. That was the unique thing. It almost was 8 years to the day.
Huh. That's great.
And it always happened during the winter.
Conveniently during the cold.
I wore one steering wheel. This one was replaced at $660,005.
Who wears out a steering wheel, right? This is crazy.
Oh,
so great. If you can see how worn. Are you at 10 and 2? Is that what the driver's ed teachers lecture about? You know, keeping your hands at 10 and 2. Or at least mine did.
I try to. I move a lot. My chiropractor says you have to keep changing positions.
Yeah.
This is a timing belt, pulley bearing. Nothing wrong with it. I just thought that it had too many miles on it, so I should replace it. Preventive maintenance.
Right.
This was actually the first bearing failure on the whole car. Bearing failure is very common when we talk about mechanical breakdown. And I thought it was very impressive that this is probably one of the smallest bearings in the car, in this little motor. And that was the first one to fail, and it failed at 400,000 in April of 01.
Wow.
These, what are these? Oh, these are alternator brushes. 180,000. My first oil pressure switch. 451,000. This was a water pump. This was a unique test because Honda recommends replacing your timing belt. I think mine's every 90,000. So every time I took the timing belt off, it looked good and it had very little wear and it was good condition. So I kept going a little further and a little further. So I wanted to see how far I could go without endangering my engine.
Right.
So this water pump has 140,000 miles on it. I changed it to 560,000.
Change that.
This is the timing belt. They're all in use, 140,000. And they're still in good condition. The timing belt was wearing and was getting loose, so I figured that was the farthest I wanted to go. But unique testing.
Yeah.
Oh, and this one, these are rear brake shoes. My old brake shoes.
It's like good memories. I feel like we're looking through photo albums with family and friends.
It sounds silly, but
no, it's great.
I replaced it. I have another set upstairs, but I replaced these at 838,000 miles.
Oh my gosh.
In 08. So they usually last, for my car, 300,000 miles.
And you replaced them at 800.
Well, this particular set.
Oh, that set, right.
I think this, I don't know if this is the second or third set. 1, 2, probably the third. But the funny part is, the Honda technicians now ask me how long things last, because they usually don't replace rear brake shoes because nobody keeps their car that long.
So just a small collection of the parts that you've used,
Yes,
or a portion, and
collection.
Totally documented. This is great.
Yeah.
This is why Joe is nearing 1 million miles, because clearly he cares and takes care of everything well.
And clearly people think I'm a a bit strange.
No, but they think I'm strange too, so we're a good pair.
That's right. You have to own a Honda to understand.
Exactly. Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.